Oh, gosh. Oh. G'day, Jason here. Is your shoulder frozen to all buggery like Aaron here? I've got a treatment for you. Come on, Aaron, get on the table.
Oh, thanks,
We're
mate.
going to show you our
Shoulders
best
are
frozen
good.
shoulder video.
Oh, what do you want me, mate?
Lying on your back to start with.
Oh, right.
So you're going to treat through the front of your shoulder to begin with.
Oh.
Really? We don't need a towel.
Oh,
Alright.
mate, they're good.
What were you trying to do there?
Oh, trying to clean. We're starting work back on Monday. I
Alright.
think my shoulders are
That's alright, Aaron. I'm about to fix
frozen.
you. So we're going to start with treating through Aaron's pecs. So just opening up the
Oh,
chest
please.
there, trying to create a bit more space. Then we'll get into the biceps and we'll show you a bit more as well.
That's good.
So starting right out in the attachment there of the pec. So pec major we're on at the moment.
That's good.
So a bit of a broader stroke here to start with.
I don't know what I did.
Just overworked, a bit too much time in the garden over lockdown, and
Eating too much ice. That doesn't sound good.
that does not sound good. Maybe there's your first problem.
Icy poles and ice creams.
Yeah, Looper Doopers.
Mm.
Oh, that's good, Jace. It's already getting fixed.
We're just trying to warm up the tissues here, get some blood flow back in the area,
Oh, yeah.
get a bit of wax. So we can start right out on the bone there, so right on the humerus,
Oh,
and then we're just gonna work our way in.
that's very good.
So just gonna leave the shoulder where it is for now. Eventually we can start to add in some movement, but if you do have that chronic pain, frozen shoulder, like getting into movement straight away is gonna be a bit difficult for you. So we just want to start off with getting into the muscle itself, warming up the area. And pecs can be pretty nasty, so just using the palm to start with can be pretty hard.
Oh, it's good as man. Holy Toledo. I'm pulling out all these one-liners today.
You are, aren't you? Loving your one-liners.
Oh, wow.
It's all that neural nectar.
Yeah.
So working all the way through. So just trying to open up this space in the shoulder.
Yeah, definitely can feel it.
So someone with frozen shoulder might have that really internally rotated shoulder. You might be pulled forward as well in that hunched position.
Oh.
So it's creating less space around this shoulder capsule. So now we can just start to turn the arm out. So just getting you to open up a bit more. Just simple movements like that to start with.
It's good because you can just work in whatever range.
Yeah,
you've
just
got,
and it's a
eh?
good way to test how much range people have just while they're lying down. So you can see when Aaron was cleaning before, he was really struggling to get his shoulder up there.
Oh,
So if that resonates with you, you're trying to hang stuff on the clothesline or reach up and get something off the top shelf and you're really struggling, this will be a treatment for you. Even if you're trying to reach behind and wipe your ass or do up your bra.
Oh.
Yeah, we get quite a few women that come in with frozen shoulder and they say, they can't put a normal bra on, they've just got to wear a tank top something because they can't actually do it up. So this will be a good treatment for you.
Oh, it's so relieving. Oh, man.
And now I'm starting to put a bit more pressure through there.
Oh, yeah, tell you what. Oh. Going straight down the old hands.
Yeah, you might get some referral pain, even coming out the shoulder here.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, wow. What have we got in there?
A couple of gold nuggets.
Oh, the old
Now I can
sternum.
just sort of get Aaron's arm, and I'm just going to start to abduct it away from the body a bit more. So again, moving with your range. So if you can only get to here, then we'll just do small oscillations, small movements. We don't want to aggravate it and push you into pain or pull you into a painful position.
Oh, yes.
But we just want to start to encourage that shoulder to open up.
Oh, wow. Golly. Oh.
And here, if you have had frozen shoulder out there, you definitely know the feeling of just not having that movement in the shoulder.
Oh, golly.
How much it inhibits your life. Just simple tasks that you didn't realise would be so hard.
Oh.
And then once we've done the broad ones, we can start to get in a bit deeper and right in close to this tendon. Hopefully you can see there, Das.
Yep.
So I'm angling my pressure in towards the bone there. So then I can perform a scoop coming back out. So I'm angling in and then I'll just lean my body away and scoop.
Yeah.
So I'm just targeting for where I felt the tight spots when I was doing the more broader strokes. feel coming back in this way. Really getting into that tendon. Can form even just little jostles there. That's it, just turn that out and try and really open it up.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah. That's good. Oh, brutal. Wow.
Scooping away.
Oh. That's banging down the old hand.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh.
Come out of there
so
nice and slowly.
good.
We might do another one in there. For video's sake, we'd probably spend a bit longer in here, but I'm going to show you a few different techniques. So this will be the last one for here for the moment.
Oh,
In
yeah,
there.
that's right on it.
We can even bring the shoulder up a little bit, try and get it into flexion, and just move it across the body, slowly out. So I'm getting Aaron to relax, so I'm just holding, taking the weight of his shoulder there. Let it go down, bring it up into a bit of flexion. So it's always good to take through passive range, because I can feel where there starts to be some restriction, or where there might be some blockages through that range of motion.
This will also be good for like shoulder impingement and rotator cuff.
Shoulder
eh?
impingement, yeah. So now we're going to get in under a bit more. So pec minor and subscap can inhibit that ability for the arm to abduct or flex. So it can be sort of stuck in close. So we're going to go in with the thumb and just pushing in towards the ribs. Hopefully you can get that DAS.
Yep. Oh.
So pec minor attaches onto the ribs and then up onto the shoulder there, in deep. So in under. And I can just feel a couple of lumps there. We were just sitting there. Again, we can move the shoulder into different ranges. We'll start with it just in resting position. And I can just change my angles. Start to move a little bit. How's that feeling, Aaron?
Good. Nice.
Can be a lot of referral again from pec minor and subscap. A lot coming down the arm, sometimes even through to the back of the shoulder, top of the shoulder.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And I can just readjust here, angle a bit more, so I'm a bit more up that way. You can imagine you might want to come around if you want to get one over the shoulder here.
Oh,
me. Be the practitioner view.
Oh,
I felt a little flick there.
yeah.
So just going to go back and hit that.
Oh.
So constantly just moving to try and find where I can get the best angle. So I'm not trying to move Aaron too much. If he's got a lot of pain in his shoulder, I'm working around his range of motion. How much he can move it. So I can get down on the floor. There's no limits.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, what do we got here?
That's a good one there.
Is that subscap now? Or we
Nah, a bit more pec minor, just a bit more bony.
Yeah, right. Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah, that's the good one there.
that's good. That's going down the outside of the arm. That feels like subscap.
Oh, it might be a bit of tendon of
Oh,
subscap.
wow. That's money,
Open
man.
up there.
That is money.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got it. That's
And that's our big thing. We want to get in and fix this issue. So we want to get to the source of these problems.
Oh, wow. That's going everywhere. Oh, very good. Oh, golly.
So yeah, we might start for different areas for where you present with your majority of your pain. So some people might present more at the front, some people might present more at the top or at the back. So depending on what you present with, we'll determine on where we start the treatment. But this is just to show you all the different techniques that we go through to make sure we fix
that is
frozen
good,
shoulder.
man. That is like a gnarly trigger
We can
point.
bring that up. This is normally a pretty nasty one if that was my thumb. Bring it across.
Yes, that's okay there. And then bang.
Up, open there. So this is really exposing that spot where I can get in, open different angles up, down, up, scoops, or
Oh, I felt
flick.
good to play that guitar then.
Yeah,
Oh,
good little guitar string in there.
that's going up my neck.
And then we'll slowly come out of there. Now we can get a bit more subscap again, so going right in under. We'll use the fingers to start with, so I can really get
Oh, yeah.
up that way there. We can feel a bit of a block.
Yeah.
So I'll bring that arm in close. Hopefully you can get a good view there, Das.
Yep.
Now we'll just... There's a good one. Any referral pain there, Aaron?
No, not really. That
No.
feels like it's like kind of lateral scapboard, a bit of lat as well. That
Yeah.
feels good though. Feels great.
There you go. You guys can see under there.
Yeah,
This is a spot that quite a lot of people don't get treated. So yeah, it's quite an often missed spot, or people don't know how to treat it properly. So getting in here can really help with a
man,
lot of
that's
different
good.
shoulder issues.
Ooh, wow.
There we go. We can even just bring Aaron's arm up here and take him through internal and external rotation there. Just more isolating that muscle. Come up. Oh, there's a good one.
Yeah, that's real good. Oh,
That
wow.
feels referral pain.
Yeah, that's definitely going into
Yep.
the arm. It's good, man. Really good.
And then
Yeah, nice.
we'll come out of there. So we'd stay in there until that referral pain is diminished, or I feel that it's eased off, but we'll just move on for video's sake. So we'll move into treating through the bicep and up into the biceps tendon. So we'll start down
And you want me
down low here. Yep, just arms in neutral.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, quite often the biceps can be tight, pulling down at the front there, or there can be a lot of issues up in the tendon itself. So yeah, with frozen shoulder, I like to work up because I'm thinking that that's going to help to push that shoulder back a bit more. So bit of sort of postural integration, if any of you know it out there. So working up so we can try and encourage that humerus back and open that shoulder up. So a bit like we were working the pec out there.
And kind of going into the direction that you want the joint to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Gotcha.
that's right.
A bit of Robert Young.
Bit of Robert Young, the mentor.
Yeah. Oh, it's good going up there.
Yeah. We're due for another Robert Young session, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got one in the pipeline. Just waiting for this COVID to pass.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
So yeah, you can even start to go through a bit of a bicep curl type motion.
it's so relieving.
This is again a bit of flossing.
Oh, it's so good.
As we're getting up into that tendon. Staying connected.
Ooh,
Making sure we're not flicking over. Open it up. We can even start to maybe traction away the other way as well. Hopefully you can see.
Oh man, so good.
And then once we're happy we've got the broader strokes and we've opened it up a bit more, now I can start to get a bit more direct with the thumb right on that biceps tendon. And this can be a pretty nasty one, normally a sharp pain. Or I can feel it just coming out that bit wider. There we go.
There. Oh man.
This is typically an area of a lot of issues.
Oh,
Any referral pain?
oh no, it's just that real trigger point on the spot.
Sharp one, that one?
No, it's like it's just real achy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how hard have you been
tracing
going
down
so
there.
far out of 10, Jace? What are you reckon?
So I'm working within Aaron's pain tolerance, but we're normally at sort of 7 or 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Aaron doesn't actually have frozen shoulder, it's probably not as
I don't?
painful for him. Not as painful for
Fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did
Not as
before.
painful for him as it might be for you. But we'll tailor it to how much you can tolerate, but obviously working in that range where we're going to get the right result.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can be pretty brutal, like can be pretty intense work to have done. But yeah, you'll know if it's the right pain and it's going to help you out. We'll do one more through here, then we'll start to show you a bit more through the rotator cuff and a few other areas.
Oh. That's amazing. That goes all up to my jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's unbelievable. I
Yeah,
can
so a
hear.
lot of these areas are linked through different fascial systems. If you just pan over to the wall here, Das, there's a few different charts up here. So going to the arm line, so you can see this whole line here is what we're trying to target, and you can come around the back, and all this whole fascial system is playing a part in frozen shoulder. So we'll come back over. We'll get Aaron up seated. Now we'll
Seated?
Yeah, we're just going to treat through the top of his shoulder now. So just going through a bit of upper trap, subscap, bit of levator scapula. So this way we can start to take him through some movement, just see if we've got any improvement as well. But we can start to feel where that muscle causes blockages through movement. But starting off with, I'm just going to sink in and just feel through there to start with.
What muscle's this one?
We're working through upper traps to start with,
Yeah.
and then we're going to work through supraspinatus.
Ah. Yeah, that's giving me some curry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Again, a lot of people hold tension in their upper traps, which can contribute to that poor shoulder posture.
Probably lots of people at the moment, eh?
Yep. Stuck at home, stressed, working from home, not working at all. A few different challenges that people are going through at the moment. But, yeah, just know you're not the only person out there.
Oh, wow, that's nuts.
So yeah, you can get some really big referral going up the neck or up the shoulder. Even if we really need to give it some work, we can stand on the table.
Give it to her. Oh, don't really.
No, I can feel we're hitting the right
Banging.
spot in there. Yep.
Banging up the neck. Oh.
Can be a pretty brutal one.
Yeah, man.
Then we'll come in. Yeah, get a bit more wax. We'll come the other way. So this way I can start to grab Aaron's shoulder, just relaxing in my hand. Now I can just start to take him through a couple of different ranges. Just little ones to start with. Bring that right up. Oh, there's a good one.
Nice, I feel good.
And then just drop it back down. Bring it up.
Oh, that's so good, man. That's so relieving. Oh, and in there too, yeah. That's
Yeah.
great. That's fantastic.
Bring it up. So we can even get to where you're, so if that's your max range, we can just work there. So getting you to relax in that position and just treat through all these muscles to give me an idea of what's holding on, what's stuck. I can see what's compensating, whether there's more going on at the back of the shoulder. Sometimes it might be a scapular issue. You might not have proper scapulohumeral rhythm. That's another thing we might have to address.
Oh.
But that can be a bit more through corrective exercise and rehab. So now we can even just get Aaron to start moving his shoulder through flexion, so it's coming up straight out in front.
Oh.
Just little ones. So starting off small, then we can gradually get him to try and lift it a bit higher, testing that range.
Oh, it's so good when you get there.
Oh. And then it's just taking a couple of deep breaths and holding on.
It's banging on my neck so bad. Oh.
Well overdue, eh?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's been over probably 12 weeks since we've been able to have a proper treatment as well.
Oh.
There's some real gold in there.
Oh, unbelievable.
Now we can just come out and even just pin a spot right out in the shoulder here. And Aaron now just start to get you to move your shoulder up through abduction.
Oh, yeah.
So just really getting that tendon. Come around the back a bit more.
Oh, that's nice. Bit of super tendon.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
And this is a common one that can be pretty nasty.
Oh, it feels good.
Real blocked up.
It feels good as.
This can be that one that you find it's hard to locate where your pain is. So like you go up and you can't really pinpoint a spot. Like when you go through different movements, you're like, oh, it feels around this area. go through abduction, same thing. You can't absolutely pinpoint it. Can be this tendon out here. Been really stuck.
Oh,
Good little flick there. And by Aaron just doing all these little movements, it just allows me to sit on the one spot, but it's still hitting different angles of the muscle and the tendon. Come out of that one. So again, we can spend longer on that. We're going to go to the last spot. We're going to get through our classic medial border of scap. There's a lot of issues that can be coming here.
Oh, the old infra and bloody...
Infra, rhomboids, lower traps, upper traps. So you can start sinking in up there. Always a few good spots through here. These spots can always refer a lot of pain out the shoulder. So again, down that whole fascial line that we showed you before. Quite often there can be a lot of referral pain from this area through to the front, through down the arm. And it's due to those fascial connections. Fascial continuums, as Ninja would call them.
Oh, yeah. Jeez,
Bit of Ninja's anatomy.
you're coming up with something there.
Yeah, I can feel a couple of little gold nuggets. Oh. Aaron's always got a couple of good spots through here. So just hitting on those rhomboids now, angling under that scap, if you can imagine that.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And I can just move my body to angle a bit more straight down, or I can angle under.
Oh, it's good as...
Yeah, and quite often this really does contribute to frozen shoulder, as this just doesn't move properly through the scap. So these muscles are just locking on, inhibiting that movement.
Oh, yeah.
Then we can start to get the bigger tool in there, get to work.
Oh, it's so good.
Good spot there. Now I can just camp out in these spots, hold them, not move, but just change angles by moving my wrist, flexing my elbow a bit more, make it pointier, blunter. Ask Aaron any referral pain. Yep.
Oh, it's just good spots.
Now this one I don't want to move really quickly because the rhomboids are running this way. If I'm moving really quickly, you can get that flick over the muscle. So you just want to move slowly, and we're weaving my elbow just so we're going over them without that really harsh sort of movement.
Oh, wow.
Because it can be pretty uncomfortable if you flick over these muscles. Angle out. Scoop in. So you want to clear it away. Courage flow. Get you back to doing whatever it is you need to do that's stopping you. Or it's just simple things, or getting you back to playing a sport. If you're playing cricket or something, you're bowling a lot of overs, you might be not being able to bowl or anything like that due to frozen shoulder. Tennis, same thing, serving. Or just day-to-day activities.
Oh, it's so gnarly.
Just pin that one to finish off.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
We're just waiting until that whole area has freed up. And we'll just ease our way out.
Oh my god, the relief out of that.
Alright, so if you're someone that suffers frozen shoulder and this video resonates with you, book in at Melbourne Muscular Therapies and we'll fix you up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, bit of bonus footage for you. So we're going to add in infraspinalis and a bit of teres as well. So coming out here on the back of the scapula. So starting in, there's always a couple of really hot spots through infra. Already I can feel I'm coming up to a good trigger point. And this one again can refer straight out into the shoulder, down the arm, down the back of the tricep there. Oh, feel a good lump coming up on Aaron there.
Don't know why I agreed to this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Aaron just wanted the
Yeah,
rest
a
of his
bit more
shoulder.
treatment, didn't he?
No. Oh, as soon
Just
as this,
loves
As
treatment.
soon as this starts, it's just like, oh, fruit. That just shoots straight to the front of the shoulder. Oh.
So you're just going to trace in for it all the way out to the tendon. Getting a bit of teres as well as we come out further.
Oh, wow. What do you got there?
Oh, yeah, there we go. We can hit that. Even just let that arm drop
Yeah.
down there, Aaron. Need to put the table up a bit higher with the big gangly arms, but
yeah.
we'll let him go there for now.
Oh,
We're not going to hold that against him.
oh thanks, mate. Is that a bit of posterior delt?
Yeah, a bit of posterior delt, even maybe a bit of triceps tendon coming up there.
That feels good as.
Can even start to work down as well. Oh,
Oh, that's so relieving.
come in, get the other thumb as well. Just make sure we
Oh.
use them evenly.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Yeah. That's a good one there. Referral or just in the
Yeah,
spot?
referral. It's like so sharp going the front of the shoulder.
Yeah. So we just thought we'd have to tack this bit on again. Didn't want to leave this bit out.
Yeah.
Make sure we show you the full video. Director behind the camera didn't want to leave it out.
Oh, what do you got there? Oh, oh.
You get to hear a few more screams.
Oh, what is that?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Something there.
Far out.
It's right out near that lateral border of the scap.
Oh, golly.
Hopefully you can see there. You can even
Oh.
sink under it a bit more. There's Terry's.
Oh, how do you remember Terry's, Jace?
Terry's chocolate orange.
Oh.
No one else knows it but Aaron.
Oh, it's going up to my neck again. That's amazing.
Yeah, so it just shows how it's all connected again.
Oh,
Quite a lot of referral pain.
So good when it gets there. Oh,
Now we're just going to come in under a bit more.
what have you got for me now, Jace?
Even a bit of lat coming through here.
Yeah.
Lat, Terry's.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Real good one up.
Oh, Jace. Jace. Oh. Oh, yes.
Clear it out.
Oh, that's
Stopping and pinning anything that I feel needs to be
good.
held a bit longer.
Yes.
But just encouraging flow through that whole area.
Oh,
Oh, there's a good one.
yes. Oh, yes.
Good amount of bend in the thumb there. You can see that in the camera.
Oh, rude. Oh,
There we go. And we'll finish that stroke off by holding out that tendon again.
Oh.
And then slowly sinking out. So there's a bit of bonus footage for you. So that's the complete frozen shoulder treatment. Thank you guys. Ha.
Even the other one's better, James.
The missus will love you.
No excuses now, mate. No excuses.